Welcome to Classic Rewind. This is part 3 of the flush mounted windshield on the 68 GTO. I drilled the holes in the channel like I said I was going to do in the second video, and I tapered them out. I used a tapered bit, so I made the hole a little wider so I could weld directly to the channel so it doesn't fill up quickly, so I have a good bonding. And I did some temporary clamps, and I'm going to move my clamps as I weld to make sure it is secured to the channel underneath. Let's get started with that. All right, this is all done on this side. Now we're moving everything to start doing that side. So if you have any questions or comments, there's a lot of ways to do this. The other way, what you could do is you could screw the channel to the framing, so that way you don't have to do all this welding. But I like to seal everything up and make sure there's no air gaps between. So I'm gonna epoxy primer everything when I'm all done and grind it. I'm gonna show you everything. This is now I have to grind all my welds smooth, and then I have to fit the little channels that I made to go on the left side and the right side. So if you have any questions or comments, let me know. This is going to take some time. I'm all done grinding my spot welds. The only other thing I need to do is, I noticed over here I missed a couple spots. This one, and one up here. So I'm going to touch that up, and then I'm going to set the glass in here, and I'm going to fit the channel that I made and make sure that's where it needs to be. And once I do that, then I'm going to epoxy primer all this again, clean it all up and epoxy primer it again. And then I'm going to clean this area up here so I can weld it. Just got done grinding all my welds right here. As you can see, everything here looks good all the way across. And I decided while I'm here welding, I'm going to weld my cowl panel. This is where I was telling you I'm not going to put a gasket here, so I wanted to plug all those holes so it's a clean look when I'm all done. And all I'm doing now is just going over with some 80 grit and scuffing up the panel so I can go ahead and use my epoxy primer on everything. So once I'm done doing this, I have to wipe everything down. I finished doing all the primer, etching primer all the way around the frame. This is the channel that I made. Obviously it's curved a little bit to accept this towards the glass. I got done shaving this edge so it's clean, and all I have to do now is go ahead and weld this channel in place. So that side is done, this side is done, and I'm just going to tack it here and here, and then I'm going to do the other side, check everything, put the glass in place, because I don't want to go ahead and weld everything and then have a problem. So what I'm going to do is I want to make sure everything lines up properly before I go ahead and finalize all my welding. I forgot to mention, I had to drill holes in here so I could weld to the channel that I built. So I just got done doing that. Now I'm getting ready to weld this all together. So I'm going to tack it, like I said. I'm only going to tack it for now, get it to where I need it to be. And then once I tack it, I'm going to go ahead and put the glass back in. So let's do that. Everything's tacked into place. So now the only thing I got to do is put the glass back in to make sure my spacing is right, that it didn't move out of control because I didn't clamp it to anything. So what I'm going to do is bring the glass over here and try it. I'm all done. Everything looks good. I'm going to bring you over here to show you this. And then when I'm done, I am going to go ahead and I am going to weld all this, stitch weld all this together. So the only thing that you're going to be able to see is this gap. And then the rest is going to be worked with filler. And then on the other side, I'm going to bring you down here and show you what this looks like. Here's the gap I was telling you about. So that looks really good. And it goes all the way up, just like that. Gets a little wider here, but the glass has to come down. Once the glass comes down, then it looks pretty good right there. Just like that, and then that's the gap all the way across the front. I'm gonna actually slide this glass down a little bit so I could have the same spacing up here all the way around the glass. But for now, that looks really good. And I'm really happy with it. Let's go to the other side. This is the other side, and I'm really happy the way this turned out as well. Just like that. That's the only gap that I really want to have all the way down there. This side actually came out a lot nicer than the other side did, but I still got to work a little bit here. It's a little high, and most of this is all going to get grinded off again and then re-epoxy primered. But I just wanted to show you what this looks like. See, this got sucked in from the heat, so you got to be really careful that you don't go too crazy on it. And you just got to be a little more patient than I was. And then this is where I got to round this off here, so I'm going to be doing that. So the next step is stitch welding all this. And I might move this over a little bit more. I'm not really sure. I'm not happy with that. It looks a little too wide for me. But then again, I don't want to go too crazy with it because I know there's going to be a lot of filler that I'm going to have to fill in here and clean this all up. So I got to work this area really well so everything blends in. So I'm going to take the glass out and then rework this. And if you notice, let me pull this glass up. If you notice right here, I welded the channel, and I'm going to spot weld all these spots to the channel that I made, and then this gets sanded so it meets the same profile as the channel that I made underneath. So there's still a lot of work here to be done. Okay, I am all done welding, and what I'm going to do now is basically clean this all up. I'm going to bring you over here so you can see what I did. I'm going to clean this all up. This is really hot. My A-pillar is really hot, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a quick sanding and make sure that I didn't miss any welds because I stitch weld everything. So that side's all done. This side's all done. I'm going to go ahead and put the glass in and check everything. Well, hopefully it didn't move that much, and I tried to round off these corners a little bit. I blew through the roof line over there, which is fine. I welded it all up, and I'll show you what I did. And this is what it looks like. I welded all my spot welds into the channel that I made. So this channel's not going anywhere, and everything's epoxy primered. This is all done here. It's all clean. See, I started to round this off a little bit. So it'll look better once I sand everything, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow. It's late in the day. So I'm gonna finish cleaning this up so you can see what it looks like. It looks like I missed a spot right in there. So other than that, I'm going to show you the other side. So this side over here Again, I spot welded, I stitched weld some areas. I forgot that I didn't finish this. I got to come back. But yeah, this is all pretty much done. I'm all done with sanding all my weld and my spot welds that I did for the channel. And I noticed over here that I have to do a little bit more welding just to make sure that it's solid to the A-pillar. What I want to do now is fit the glass to the car and see what I need to do, if anything. So I'm going to turn the camera off for a second, put the glass in, and I'll bring you down here and show you what this all looks like. Yeah, this looks good. I just have to do a little bit more welding right in here, and then the rest, I gotta make these corners a little more round. And other than that, it's actually really good. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna bring the camera down here. I'm gonna put some tape here so you could see the reveal that I'm doing. So before I do that though, I'm gonna show you what this looks like. This is the reveal right here. See that? And as you go up, it gets wider, but it still looks good. This glass is a little high, so when I push this down, it closes that up a little bit, if you can see that. So that's almost where I want it. This right here is a little bit too wide to my liking. So let me, this is where I gotta weld, like right in here. There's a little bit where I gotta weld again. So we'll figure that out in a little bit and make this corner a little more round right here. The glass gotta come down so I have the same reveal up top, as you can see. But let's go to the other side. This is the other side. This side actually came out so much nicer. Equal spacing from the bottom all the way up to the top. This right here got a little wide. So, I mean, again, this all has to get worked with filler. So, but right here is just a little too wide, but it's fine. And again, this right here, I got to work this radius in the top corner glass. And that's about where I want it, is right here, that gap. And you can see I have that gap all the way across, which is what I really wanted to do. So the next step now is to finish my welding that I want to do, which is a little bit more right in here around the radius on both sides. And then I'm going to epoxy primer. So, but right now, I just want to end the video and I'll give you an update of what this looks like in a little bit. So that'll be an update video, but this is pretty much it. So it's pretty much all done. Gaps look really good, flush, no trim. That's where the glass is going to be all the way around. Let's go to the other side. Okay, here it is. This is the other side again. And everything here came out really, really nice. Like I said, this has to come down like the other side. And then I got to rework this radius a little bit. And this is all going to be in an update video. I'd like to thank you for watching. Again, this is going to conclude the flush mounted windshield in the front flush mounted windshield. So, but yeah, that's pretty much all I want to do. Everything else is basically finish touching up my welds, which I'm not going to videotape that. And I got to clean up the radiuses a little more. So I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys subscribing. Thank you so much. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. And this is going to be part 3, if I'm not mistaken, of the front flush window installation. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. See you guys soon. What was that? On what?
You're never alone with a schizophrenic.
There you go.